team like Kyrie and KD, or the Lake Show with King James and AD. Wish I could match him up with the bad boys from the 80s, but no black and white, I need that in HD. HenDawgz.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy HenDawg, and we back to it. You know how we do it. The best Larry Bird alpha male rookie story ever told. Really have no idea what this video is about to be about, but that's the whole point of reacting to it. But before we do, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. We got the 30-day challenge going on. 30-day challenge, we still going, man. We still going. Every single day for the next 30 days, I'll be posting a video, a reaction video. Not including my vlogs. I'm gonna do the vlogs too, but a reaction video every single day for 30 days, man. So make sure y'all subscribe so that y'all can stay in tune with it. Make sure y'all turn the post notifications on so y'all can see what I'm reacting to. It's gonna be a bunch of dope videos like this one. I know this is gonna be a good one. I got a feeling it's gonna be something like Larry Bird was a rookie. I don't really want to. It's not really spoiling it because I haven't seen the video. So if I'm right, I'm just right. But I'm not spoiling it. But I think it's gonna be something where Larry Bird was a rookie. They asked him to do something. You know, the rookies get hazed a little bit. They always make the rookies do something they don't want to do. And Larry Bird wasn't on that. Larry Bird like, hey, I'm from French Lick. You know, y'all ain't about to have me doing nothing crazy. Like, y'all got me messed up. And I can see Larry Bird doing that. I can also see the other players like, hey, honestly, you know, this is Larry Bird. Like, we gonna leave him alone type shit. So let's get into the video, man. We got the best Larry Bird alpha male rookie story ever told. Let's get it.
NBA tradition says rookies must carry all veterans' bags on road trips.
Right, like Chris Paul.
But a rookie Larry Bird, on his very first road trip with the Boston Celtics, stood up in front of every veteran on the bus and said, I want you guys to know, I'm never going to get you any water, and I'm never going to carry one bag.
I'm weak.
Ever. And he never did. And later that year,
Bird gang!
he was confronted by an old Hall of Famer, Pete Maravich.
Oh shit.
Larry Bird said something so disrespectful, it sent Pete into retirement.
What?
This is the story of how a rookie Larry Bird established himself as the alpha male and dominated the NBA from day one.
Him and Pistol Pete got into it?
I walk in the first day of camp, them guys were on the floor stretching, and here comes the white savior, here comes this, here comes that. I sort of enjoyed it, because I knew I was going to battle them all day.
Cedric Maxwell, the Celtics' leading scorer the year before Larry arrived, had a rude awakening. He was skeptical that the self-proclaimed hick from French Lick was all hype until that first day in training camp, and all it took was one day.
I'm thinking, oh, he's slow, he can't get off a shot, he's not that strong, this is gonna be a layup. Bam, knocks down the jump shot. Okay, maybe that was luck. Gets the ball again. Bam, knocks down another jump shot. Now I'm thinking like, okay, hey, you know what, I'm gonna D this guy up, I'm gonna show him his life. 20 feet away. Bam! 25 feet away. Bam!
Started going crazy.
My mind just goes, okay, damn, this white guy can play.
The Celtics were the second worst team in the league before Larry Bird arrived, winning only 29 games. But even as a rookie, Larry Bird led that exact same Celtics team to a 61-21 record.
That's crazy. I think that goes very unnoticed. Like, a lot of people talk about how great these guys were, but I don't think we talk enough about how the Celtics went from 29 games the year before Larry Bird got there to the next year. Yeah, they didn't win the finals. They didn't. He didn't have enough to win the finals, but they went from 29 games, 29 wins to 61 wins. Just from 1 year, one player. Yeah, they had to go get Kevin McHale and Dennis Johnson, and the Chiefs end up winning championships for sure. But the fact that they could do so much and turn it around that much with just one player, like, we got to give Larry Bird his credit, man. This is really crazy for real.
Turnaround.
Tiny.
The greatest single season turnaround in NBA history.
I believe it.
And what's most impressive is he did it with no Robert Parrish, no Kevin McHale,
Exactly.
no Dennis Johnson,
Bro.
Bill Walton, or anyone. It was
That's
all
crazy.
Larry Bird.
I know my
How
shit,
did Larry
y'all.
get so confident and so arrogant? Because at every level he proved the doubters wrong. In college, he took a mid-major, Indiana State, to 33-0 before facing what turned out to be his greatest rival, Magic Johnson, in the NCAA title game. But here's how Magic recalls first meeting Larry the summer before that game.
I said, oh my, oh wow, oh why.
They had the
You had me, lost some
WIT
words.
tournament.
Okay.
And they brought all the best college players together
Okay.
to play against the world.
Okay.
And man, I see this guy, blonde hair.
Larry Bird hair blonde.
Let me see if he can
like
play.
blonde.
Okay.
Man, I'm sitting there watching him shoe shining. He must have made 30 in a row, all net.
So he was Steph Curry before Steph Wade.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there saying, this dude can play.
Okay.
Then we got in the game. Jack Gibbons was player of the year that year.
Right.
He tore him up, man. And Larry Bird was taking it to him. I said, oh.
What I bet was so dope was that, Magic said he was, he made 30 in a row or whatever. So playing against, I don't remember who he just said. Whoever he just said was the guy. But I bet you it wasn't just Larry Bird just hitting jump shots. Like, I bet you it was so much more than that. I bet Larry Bird was talking shit. He was getting rebounds. He was getting passes. Like, he was probably really, really, like, taking it to that guy, whoever he was talking about. Like, and it was more than just, I'm going to just catch it and shoot it in his face. Like, I know it was so much more than that. And I wish, is there highlights of this? There has to be some highlights out for this. It has to be, because I want to see it. I want to see the look on the guy's face where he's just like, you're supposed to be the man. And this is like Larry Bird before Larry Bird for real. So like nobody really knew who he was like that. This is Magic's first time even knowing who he was. So to see the look on that guy's face when he faced Larry Bird, it had to be priceless, man.
Oh, man. I'm calling back home saying, oh, he for real. He for real. This
Right.
dude Larry Bird?
Right.
Oh, he got it. He
Right.
can play. He's dominating Jack Gibbons. And they said, no way. I said, oh, yeah. He's dominating.
I think our first game was in Kentucky. We got about a 10, 12-point lead. Man, they put us in. Went to 25, 30, just that fast.
Fast break again. 3-on-2. Griffin.
Hey,
And that's steal.
Larry.
Bird.
Take us out. The lead go back down. Put us back in.
That's Bird and Johnson.
The show started again.
When you play with Magic, there's just something about it. You want to make that extra pass. You want to get that rebound and start the break.
We came down a couple times. I go behind my back, no look to him. He no look back to me, and I'm laying it up. I said, "Oh man,
That's tough.
Magic Johnson going in, drops off to Bird. Bird puts it back off inside.
Gotta be ready. Playing with players like that, you have to be ready.
Little did Magic know that he would meet Larry Bird again, but this time it would be in the national title game.
Here we go, 6, 7 months later.
Right.
We're playing in the NCAA championship game. He's player of the year. Sports Illustrated, all the magazines he on the cover.
Right.
And I said, wow. And they're 33-0.
33-0.
Man, I said, oh.
And they hadn't been ranked since.
That's right.
And they weren't ranked before.
Yes, that's right.
It is Indiana State against Michigan.
So I didn't really realize it, but they said that Larry Bird had the Sports Illustrated front cover. He was the player of the year. So this Michigan State game, Indiana State game, Magic had a little chip on his shoulder for sure. For sure. Especially with him, Larry Bird, being at a smaller school. I'm trying to put myself in Magic's shoes and being in the national championship game, playing for Michigan State, and you're kind of the underdog in a way, like as far as player wise, like it's this other guy on the other team that's getting all these accolades. Like I'm gonna come to play this game, so I'm sure that's how how Magic felt in this game.
State. I'm Bryant Gumbel, and the fans here are going bananas.
I know this video is not about Magic, but
1979
I had to
NCAA
talk
title
about that.
matchup between Larry Bird and Magic Johnson is still the highest rated basketball game ever played.
That's crazy.
Unfortunately for Larry Bird, it was one of his worst because Michigan State double teamed him all night long, and since Larry was largely a one-man show, Indiana State had no answer.
Look at the pressure around him. 2, 3,
Tough.
Way short.
It was tough on him.
Can't score. Larry Bird has had a cold shooting night.
Hey! They was just outmatched. They was outmatched, man. But one thing I feel like what happened with this game is it probably taught Larry Bird a valuable lesson on how to deal with double teams and, you know, how to become more of a team player, because I feel like at Boston, you couldn't just double Larry Bird. Like, he was too great of a passer to just double him. And I get it, you know, he probably didn't have the teammates to be able to, you know, take over the load while getting double teamed at Indiana State. So that probably had a little to do with it. But I'm sure this game helped him, you know, a lot. Helped him more than he probably even thought about it, where it was just like, okay, yeah, like, if I'm by far the best player and the other team is game planning for me not to score, how do I still be effective other than scoring? So it probably helped him out a lot.
Magic, not only were you leading on offense, I thought you did a great job on Larry Bird in the zone denying him the ball.
Yes, Coach gave us a good game plan to go against Larry Bird, and all we had to do was go out and do it. That's what we done.
Congratulations,
That's what we done.
Super Bowl game.
No, it still hurts. And when you win 33 in a row and you walk into a game, you know, you never know what to expect, but I expect to win. We didn't win.
Larry Bird said this was his most painful loss ever.
I bet.
And when he got to the NBA, he took that pain out on the entire league.
Oh my
Not
God.
only did he play with a level of toughness
He took
that
that
the
shit on his
NBA
back, too.
had never seen before, but Larry Bird's trash-talking stories are that of legend. Even Larry's own teammates could face his wrath. Not many younger people know this, but Hall of Famer Pete Maravich, who holds nearly every
Pistol
major
Pete.
NCAA scoring record, including highest scoring average at 44.2 points per game, was actually teammates.
Hold up. Before they get into this, let's just not skate past that. Pistol Pete averaged 44 points in college with no three-point line. Like, do you understand that? How many buckets that is? Like, I don't care if your dad is the coach. I don't care if your dad is the commissioner of college. Like, to be able to score 44 points a game in a whole college career is crazy. But let's see what Larry Bird had to say about that.
With Larry Bird in Larry's rookie year. However, Larry couldn't care less about Pete's NCAA accolades, because when these two butted heads, Larry got so disrespectful.
Well, my best story, I think, was probably Pete Maravich and Larry Bird. Pete Maravich is pass the ball to Larry. Pete's man goes down and double teams Larry. Larry puts up a tough shot, and timeout's called, and we come to timeout, and Pete Maravich looks over, and Larry says, Larry, they're double teaming you, man. You can't force up those kind of shots. And Larry looks up and goes, if you were any damn good, they wouldn't be double teaming me. This is one Hall of Fame to another one. I was in shock.
Ouch.
No way.
Pete Maravich retired at the end of that year,
Oh.
while Larry Bird made the All-Star team.
Here comes the rookie out of Indiana State, who has lived up to his expectations.
He didn't say that to
Bird,
Pistol
I'm told
Pete.
the other night here in Washington, he put on a clinic. Adley gave it
He
back.
really said that to Pistol Pete, yo?
And Bird rebounds, and now it's the East for the fast break. Behind is Dr. Gurley, and Larry stayed with the rebound. What do you call playing the whole court?
Larry Bird is great at passing the ball and then finding the missed shot or block shot or whatever, like right after his pass. Like, I've seen that a few times.
The side straight, his quickness.
Oh my
His
God.
lateral movement. High.
Put that ball so hard.
Using the time. Inside.
Yes.
Setting himself high with the shot, and he's short. Overtime.
In overtime of the All-Star game that year, Larry Bird took over on national TV. By draining 2 corner shots back-to-back to take the lead, he ignited his reputation as one of the most clutch players in NBA history.
Let's see him.
Hot Rod Hundley now.
Okay, so let's see him. You're not gonna guard him? That's disrespectful. Whoever was just guarding him was very disrespectful.
This is a three-pointer.
They tried to do a little better right there.
That's a three-pointer. It's Larry Bird. It's back-to-back field goal.
After that, he pulled off the play of the game and one of the greatest passes in his career.
Let's see it.
42-136.
see it.
Three-point try by Sigma is off.
Sigma, don't shoot that
Bird
again.
comes out on the move. Dishes to Malone. Malone comes up.
That ain't
With it, Sigma with a hand.
That's it. That's it right there. The tap pass. He loved those tap
That
passes.
year, Larry Bird finished 4th in MVP voting, won Rookie of the Year, and pissed off his arch nemesis Magic Johnson, which ended up being the greatest individual rivalry in sports history.
Is that
We
true?
ended up in the two most famous.
Is that true, y'all? Are they the greatest sports rivalry between two players ever? Let me know in the comments, man. That's tough. That's tough.
Franchises.
Right.
The Celtics and the Lakers. And then his personality was Boston. My personality was Hollywood.
Right.
I mean, they couldn't have scripted this.
That was a good foul.
He was Rookie of the Year. I think you got like 1 or 2 votes.
That's all.
That's all you. I
That's
think
all.
I think it was like 32,
That's all.
33
No,
to like 1 or 2.
No, even more than that. It was 60-something to like 2. I hate to say that, too. I got to say that on TV. And so I was pissed, man. I was mad.
You like, hold on.
bet.
Became the first rookie in NBA history to be named Finals MVP.
Yeah.
I was only the 3rd dude ever in NBA history to go from the college championship to the NBA Finals championship. And so I get like 2 votes. And they were 2
That was before that,
though. I'm like, okay, he's not that much better than me.
Right.
Not 63-2.
Right.
But okay, I took it. And I'm glad that we came in together because I had somebody to measure myself to.
Right.
And say, hey, okay.
That's a good way to look
great.
at it.
I can't let him get too far ahead of me. I got to work hard because I want to stay in.
How would you?
That's
Now put some
love.
respect on Larry Bird's name.
And that's love right there. Already back to that video, but that's love. I feel like that's what basketball is about. That's what life. That's what sports is about. To be able to, like, don't get me wrong. Like sometimes it's not good to be looking at somebody else and comparing yourself to others. But in certain situations, it is. It's good to have that healthy competition. And I think that's what Larry Bird and Magic did. But I appreciate y'all for watching this video with me. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You got to stay in tune. My 30-day challenge. I need y'all to stay with me. I need y'all to stay with every single video. I need y'all to comment. I need y'all to like. I need y'all to do all y'all can do, man. It's free. It's free and it does a lot for my channel, man. So I appreciate y'all like always. Make sure y'all write something in the comments too. They made up a good trivia question that I want y'all to answer. Would y'all say that Magic Johnson and Larry Bird is the greatest individual rivalry in sports history? Let me know in the comments, man. But I appreciate y'all like always. We out.